like to wait for the whole week to pass so I can tell you all the juicy stuff that happened. Not go for broke and just be like, I'm eating for two. Like, two what? 2 elephants? No.
What's up, fertility fam? Let's get these babies, ladies.
What's up, fertility fam? How are you? Hi, Liberty. It never fails. Here comes Justice. How are you? So this is another bump date. This is my second bump date, the 7-week bump date. As I film this, I am currently 8 weeks and 2 days, but I like to wait for the whole week to pass so I can tell you all the juicy stuff that happened. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. My name is Tanika. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. All right, let's get into it. So let me tell you what I have been feeling, and then we'll go into, I have some things here I want to share with you, and then we'll go into what to expect when you're expecting their app about what's happening here. First thing for this week that was most prominent for me, nasal congestion. It's a little bit still there. I couldn't just get a good strong whiff in. There's like some congestion going on. Overheating easily. Oh my God. So going up and down the stairs. I live in New York. Going up and down the stairs to get on the subway or going up and down the stairs to get into the office from the subway, I would just break out in sweat. I am not a sweater, so I am not used to, not a sweater, that's funny, not like the clothing, but I'm not a person who sweats. I'm not a heavy sweater. It usually takes a lot of exercise to get me to break a sweat. So this is a little unusual for me. Thirst, the thirst is real, sis. The thirst is real. I'm looking at my water now that I left over there. I drink a lot of water every day. The thirst is real, girl. The thirst is real. Headaches. I had quite a few toward the beginning of week 7, not so much toward the end. I finally had to look it up. It's the volume increase, because at first I was thinking it's dehydration, but I'm like, if I drink any more water, I'm just gonna like float away. It is the increase in blood volume, right? Because as my body is expanding to accommodate the baby, I'm getting more blood, and that blood flow into the brain is what's causing the headache. It's kind of like a reverse hangover. You know, like when you're drinking, it thins your blood, and then when you sober up, your blood thickens up, and so it's like that. That's what's going on. Sleeping early. So this weekend, I've had a great burst of energy, which I'm so grateful because I cleaned up everything in here. I'm gonna put my fall decorations out. But during the week, I would come home from work exhausted, like out. I would be in bed probably 8:30, 9 o'clock, which was similar to week 6, quite honestly, except I think in week 7, I just gave into it. Week 6, I tried to push through it. And this one, I was like, when your girl was tired, your girl laid it on down. Sometimes I was too tired to make dinner. I am going to meal prep today, and hopefully that will help out, but I was tired. I had takeout on, I think it was Friday. I did takeout, or it might have been Saturday. Was it? No, it was Friday. I had a burger at work on Thursday, and then on Friday I had food delivered after I came back from the fertility clinic for my ultrasound. So, and I went in on Friday. So before, I was told that my new week begins on a Friday, but when I went this last Friday, they were like, no, your new week begins on a Saturday. So technically Friday, I guess I was 7 weeks, 6 days. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. I had a burger and fries that day, but I need to be better about my food because I have to balance out I have to make sure my omega-3s are higher. And when you're eating a lot of takeout, they could be like frying your fries in like canola oil, which throws everything out of whack and spikes up your omega-6s, which you want them to be lower. My goals for this coming week are I want to resume my morning yoga. I have fallen out of the practice and I'm not happy about it. And I said this last time, so I'm going to set goals. I met with a maternity management nurse, which I'll tell you about in a second, but she had me make 2 goals. So one of my goals was morning yoga, and then also, I'm saying for myself, more self-care. My other goal with her was a take-home baby. So we'll have all 3 of those as goals. Morning yoga, more self-care, and a take-home baby. Those are the goals. So about the maternity management program, there is my employer offers this at work for people to enroll in. And as a bonus or as an incentive to enroll, you get your labor and delivery, like an extra $500 off of it or something like that. You get reimbursed for it. And so I'm going to meet with the nurse on a monthly basis. I met with her. I think meeting with her, one, it was good. I'm glad I enrolled. But it really hit home that I am a high-risk pregnancy. And so that was kind of grounding, not in a scary way, but I just understood the gravity of it more after speaking with her, not just because of my age, but because of my medical history, having had a high-risk pregnancy before, also with the one kidney. So for those of you guys who are new, I donated a kidney to my sister in 2006. I gave it to her. I don't know why they say donate. So I every year have to see a nephrologist just to be tested. One of the things they normally test me for is protein in the urine. Well, that's also something that you get tested for when you are at a high-risk pregnancy. Also, anyone who goes through IVF is at a higher risk of preeclampsia than if you didn't go through IVF. So obviously I went through IVF, so that puts me at a high risk for preeclampsia. I also have one kidney, so that puts me at a risk for having protein in my urine, stressing out my liver, or stressing out my kidney where the organs shut down. I have a previous high-risk pregnancy under my belt, and I'm 51. I'll be 52 when I deliver. So that kind of just all sunk in speaking with her. But it's okay because we have a plan. She sent me a bunch of stuff to read, which I have been reading. As a result of that, I've taken some additional steps. So I added this blood builder to my supplement game. This gets me 27 milligrams of iron every day, which if you saw my video where I talked to Dr. Thornton, we know that my blood is playing a big part in my immune system. So I just want to make sure I have a lot of it and my iron is good. There's a whole complicated scientific thing back there, but basically, like, if my immune system doesn't say, I think he said greater than 60, I'm going to misquote it all, but whatever it is, there's another medication I would have to take that helps build bone marrow. And so apparently it's expensive and it's another injection. I'm trying to avoid it if I can. So the iron, the blood building is important. And then I am continuing with my omega-3s. This is also a part of my immune protocol. And this helps, like I mentioned before, you want to have more omega-3s than omega-6s. This also has DHA, which is good for the baby growing and all that jazz. So I just want to be like mindful of that. I want to make sure that I'm eating well and doing all of that fun stuff just to make sure I'm physically in the best shape that I can be, right? I have an anxiety disorder. I'm very focused on what I can control. These are things that I can control, and the rest is up to God. So I'm trying to make sure I make good decisions and that I keep myself healthy, which is why I need to get back to the yoga. I'm probably going to start going downstairs to the gym and getting on the treadmill at least twice a week just to keep things going. And I've also started taking my blood pressure at home. And yesterday I tested my glucose. It was in a good range because I used to do keto. I used to be hardcore keto, so I would test it. I don't know how much I'm going to test that, like maybe once a week. We'll see. I made my appointment with the maternal fetal medicine doctor, and that is going to be like at 10 and a half weeks. I think I see her the week before election, so like November 4th or November 5th. So we'll see what she says as far as like, should I be testing my glucose? Should I be testing my blood pressure? I don't want to have like too many things to do because I don't want to stress myself out or be down on myself if I can't do it or read too much into a number or not, all of those fun things. I will start tracking my weight. I know my weight pre-pregnancy was 161. So probably after I record this, I'll go do my weight. But then going forward, I'll tell you guys what my weight is. So there's a certain, we're supposed to gain a certain amount per week, per trimester, etc. So I just want to make sure I want to stay within that threshold and not go for broke and just be like, I'm eating for two. Like two elephants? No. So I just want to be mindful of that. All right. Last time I talked to you guys, I was telling you I had that with the sweating comes the heat rash. So I had this horrible heat rash under my boobs. So I've figured it out. I have a couple of things that I'm using. This one is called Peekaboo. And you see there's a little boob on there. This is a cream that has matcha green tea, butter, candela, candelilla wax, almond oil, tea tree, lavender, patchouli, and clove essential oils. So that just gets rubbed on underneath. I've been using this in the evening when I'm going to bed. And then this other one is fresh breast hygiene for breast and other areas, hypoallergenic, talc-free. It goes on as a cream, dries as a powder, absorbs wetness, and it's anti-chafing. So this is what I needed because the problem was I was hot and then there was wetness, and I was freaked out. Like, am I gonna get a fungal infection? Because that is a recipe for disaster, and it was itchy. So this helped. It dries as a powder, which helps so there's no more chafing or rubbing, so I don't have any rawness, like everything is healed. And then lastly, the magic bra. This is from, oh my God, it's Pregnancy Brain. I'm putting it in Davy's body bra. I don't even know if that's Davy Piper bra. And this one is called the Nelly. It does not have any wire in it, and it's fine. Like, I have a large breast and it's fine. Oh, they have it on Amazon too. And they're $40 on Amazon. But here is what it looks like on. So it has that band underneath. It also comes with a bra extender, so it's gonna grow with me because, you know, your boobs get bigger as the pregnancy goes on. I feel like when I had Cheyenne, at the end of it, I felt like I had just 2 watermelons hanging from my body. So obviously the cup size is not gonna grow, but as you get wider, it comes with an extender in there. So that has been coming in clutch for me. All right, now let's go to the app, what to expect. A lot of you ladies gave me different apps. I've been playing with them, but so far What to Expect is my favorite, and it lets me do cute things. Like, I didn't have to go with fruit, so I did like 90s candy. So Baby M, or Boss Baby, is as big as a lemon head candy. The baby still has a tail. I'll show you the ultrasound at the end, but it looks like a shrimp, I guess. I don't know how else to call it. It has a strong heartbeat and all that jazz. So listen, you shrimp away, Baby M, Boss Baby, you shrimp away. So common symptoms, the app says frequent urination. I swear all of my liquid is going to make placenta because I don't have the frequent urination quite yet. Breast tenderness and changes. Tenderness is definitely there. I didn't add that. Fatigue all day, every day. Heartburn and indigestion. I haven't had any of that. Excessive saliva. I haven't had that. I have registered. It's all these baby registries. I registered on Amazon, Target, and Bye Bye Baby. I also registered on something called Baby List. I'll put the links down below. Baby List covers them all, so you can send people just to Baby List. They're also recommending Pottery Barn, which that's a good idea. I'm gonna look at that. And Walmart. I definitely need to look. I didn't know Walmart had a registry, but I'm in love with Walmart. So yes. Webbed hands and feet. Baby to be has developed web-like hands and feet stubs. Soon enough, hands will grow and change to have fingers and toes, or right now they look like little paddles. Mucus plug develops. Your mucus plug debuts at the week's close, settling into your opening of the cervix. This natural cork seals and protects your womb from bacteria. Umbilical cord, welcome to the womb. This tube joins baby and placenta, delivering oxygen and nutrients and even eliminating waste into your bloodstream. I definitely saw the umbilical cord on the ultrasound. So yeah, that is what's happening on the inside. Swollen breasts, that's definitely a thing. My boobs are definitely bigger. All right, let's take a look at the ultrasound. All right, let's hear you. Oh, nice.
Very nice. And heartbeat is 146 beats per minute.
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow. Okay.
Very nice. See how much I'm measuring.
The app says the size of a blueberry today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
CRL is 0.91 centimeters, 6 weeks and 6 days. Perfect. Measuring right where we need to.
Okay.
Very nice. And now the yolk sac. So this is what's providing nutrients.
Okay.
4.3 for the yolk sac. Very nice. Look at you. Yeah.
Yay. Is that what becomes the placenta or no?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That heartbeat. Ah, it's my favorite part.
Yay. Oh my god. So happy.
So that's it. That is the 7-week update. Let me give you a little bump shot. So technically, this is either, depending on how you count it, 8-week 2 days or 8-week 1 day bump shot, because I forgot to take one last week. But going forward, I'll figure that out for y'all. But here is what we have. That is our bump. You want to see it up there with the... Yeah. Grow, baby, grow. Keep on growing, grow, baby, grow. Keep on growing. So yeah, that is what's going on. Who else? I know I have some bump buddies out there. Like some of you guys are a week ahead of me. Some of you guys are a week behind me. Let me know what you're experiencing. How is it going? I hope it's going well. If it's not, if you're having nausea, I hope that you've figured out some stuff to help you out. Oh, I got Preggy Pops. I haven't been having nausea per se, but I have been having, I told you guys, that tongue thing. Hang on one second. Let me grab these. Oh, hey. I didn't even know you were back there, Justice. What's going on? Preggy Pop. So I got these. I saw these, you know, I'm always on the YouTubes. I watch so many like OBGYNs and one of them recommended Preggy Pop Drops Plus because it has vitamin B6. I don't remember why the vitamin B6 was good, but anyway. So these are sour raspberry, sour lemon. This just helps with that weird taste that I have on my tongue in the morning. Yeah. It's not quite nausea, but it's not quite pleasant either. It just like makes me not want to eat anything. So that is helping with that because I definitely want to be able to get my calories in. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have going on. Let me know where you are in your pregnancy or where you are in the wait. If you're in the 2-week wait, we're sending prayers out to you. But let me know below so we can shout you out and whatever else is going on. If you are still on the journey, I'm definitely sending you lots and lots of baby dust. I have faith that your time is coming, right? Let's get these babies, ladies. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby dust to us.